Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This ought to be an interesting beer. This is called Still Friends After All These Beers. Little play on words from Simon and Mr. Garfunkel. So this should be a tasty beer, I would think. I am hoping. This is from Three Weavers, and it is a collaboration between them and Green Cheek Brewing. Uh, these guys, as far as Three Weavers, are up in California. This I should have known that. This was sent to me by Kyle. And he writes on this one, Three Weavers / Green Cheek Beer, still friends after all these beers, hops, question mark. Listed on the website, not listed, I can't read his writing. Canned on November 9th, I can't read that. Today is the 11th of December, so right at a month old. Sold at the Three Weavers Brewery in Inglewood, California only. Not available at Green Cheek, and it's $20 for a 4-pack. So I don't think I've had anything from Green Cheek that I recall. Three Weavers, that's ringing a bell, but nothing is standing out in my mind. If I have, it's been a while back. Commercial description on this, if we have one. Not. This says collaboration with Green Cheek, 3rd anniversary beer. That's all we have on it. So, first beer, this is an 8%er. First beer of the day for me. I don't have the IBUs listed for this beer. Nice colorful can. And it is a shrunk-on wrapper on a plain silver can. It does have a nice pretty blue pull tab on it. So let's get it open, get it into the glass, and see what we have here. And while I'm pouring, I will tell you cuisine is barbecue, cheese and pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, your stronger cheeses, meat, beef, game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glass bar snifter tulip oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass. And of course it's 8%, so they say you can cellar it. Don't do that, guys. Drink it fresh. Drink it fresh. Drink it, getting hot. Alright, about a finger of head on that pour, and it is rather cloudy. It's no juice bomb by any means, but it does look like an unfiltered beer, and like I said, we haven't got the bottom end pour in here to see if that's going to change, and I'll do that before I go off camera if I can remember. Let's get it to the nose. Very nice hop aroma, very nice pininess. Hints of grapefruit and pineapple, a little bit of oranges. Maybe some tropical fruit notes there, some mango, or maybe even some papaya, or it smells very juicy. Got a very nice aroma. Let's dive in and see what it tastes like. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Kyle. Smells very good. Very pleasant. Nice bitterness on the back end. Very, very pleasant. Very tasty. A very nice example of a West Coast IPA or double IPA. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like that. And it does have a date on the bottom of it. So they've got the ABV and the can-on date on it, so 2 out of 3 isn't too bad. Let's get the back end on it, see if it changes anything. If I notice anything coming out. Yeah, maybe just a hair cloudy from that pour, but it hasn't changed a whole lot. So, well, let's try it out of the fridge, guys. Seems to be a very tasty beer. Definitely worth buying. $20 a 4-pack, you know, they're $5 a pop, and you got to realize, you know, a lot of times when you buy beer to take home, you expect to get a little better deal than you would be if you're at a bar or a brew pub, because those beers are going to cost you more than likely $5, if not more, for something in an 8% range anyway. But they're paying overhead and help and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people say, you know, $20 a 4-pack, that's outrageous. Well, that's a 16-ounce can too. Not unreasonable is where I'm going with this. And depending, you know, where you're drinking it could be twice that in a bar or a brew pub. It could be $7, $8, $9, even $10 for an 8%, depending on the establishment. So, well, let's let this warm up, see what we end up with, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sitting on about 30 minutes or so. Very nice placing and stuff on the glass. A very tasty beer. A very nice rendition of a West Coast style IPA, double IPA. The beer is very tasty. A lot of citrusy, tropical fruit notes. Pine, pineapple, grapefruit. Very pleasant. Very, very pleasant. I would buy this beer if I could get it here. It's worthy of picking up if you're into the double IPAs. Especially in the West Coast style, where the hops are very aromatic and very tasty. So let's do the final chug here. A wonderful aroma, absolutely outstanding aroma. Nice bitterness to the back end, very typical of this style of beer. Very nice. Very, very nice. As you can see, the lacing is pretty damn awesome. It's a tasty beer. A nice collaboration effort between Three Weavers and Green Cheek Brewing. Very, very, very pleasant. I enjoyed this. Thanks, Kyle. I do appreciate it, sir. Final chug. Very, very nice. Very, very nice beer. Other than being a little on the pricey side for something you would be taking home rather than drinking at a brew pub or a bar or anything like that, it's a very nice beer. You gotta realize it's a 16-ounce can though. So you're getting 4 cans or 64 fluid ounces, where the typical 6-pack is gonna have like 72. And for $20, a little on the pricey side, guys, in my opinion. But, like I said, if you're drinking it at a bar or brew pub, you're going to pay at least $5 a glass for it. But I doubt if you're going to get a 16-ounce pour for that $5. Usually they're going to be between 8 and 12-ounce pours. So, that being said, guys, date was on the bottom, ABV's on the can. I think it's a 9 out of 10. That's where I'm going to put it, 95, right down the middle of the road. Over to Beer Advocate. Nobody has commented on this beer, which I find surprising. Must be a fairly small brewery, or very, very, very limited distribution for nobody at all to have commented on this beer. And it's been out a month. So over to Untappd for our final check-in. These guys have it at 4.07, which is their A- category. I think it's a little better than an A-. That's why I gave it a solid A. Very tasty beer. So if you've had this particular one, still friends, after all these beers, between Three Weavers Brewing and Green Cheek, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.